Ram Ram, dear souls, this question, what is God, appears simple, yet it is as deep and infinite as existence itself. In truth, when a person asks this question, they are not really trying to know an external God, but the very root of their own existence. God is not a single form, not a limited entity. Rather, whatever exists is God. Whatever you see with your eyes, this earth, sky, sun, moon, water, fire, human beings, animals, plants, everything is a form of that one supreme reality. But there is a subtle point to understand here. Saying God is in every particle is still incomplete, because it suggests that the particle and God are separate. The truth is that every particle itself is God. There is no difference between the particle and God. But God is not only in visible form, He is also in the invisible. That which cannot be seen, such as mind, intellect, thoughts, memory, emotions, these too are His forms. They have no physical shape, yet they exist. They are experienced, and they influence life. This means God is not just matter or energy, but everything that is. Therefore, what is seen, what is unseen, and what is beyond both, everything is God. Even beyond all this, there is a deeper truth. There is a state that is beyond all forms. It is not bound by any name, form, or place. It cannot be known through the senses, cannot be understood by the intellect, and cannot be described in words, because words always impose limits, and that is limitless. Yet, there is a secret. While it cannot be known, one can become that. That is the ultimate truth, the absolute reality. Now, everything that changes is also a manifestation of the same. But the changing aspect of God can be called Maya. Maya does not mean false. It means that which is constantly changing. The body changes, from childhood to youth to old age. The mind changes, thoughts change, emotions change. What feels good today may not feel good tomorrow. Everything in the world changes, and therefore, it is not the ultimate truth. That which changes is born, and that which is born is destroyed. So what is truth? Truth is that which never changes. One who rises above this changing world and becomes established in that unchanging reality is called a saint. A saint is not defined by appearance or clothing. It is a state of being. A saint is one who has gone beyond change, who has become inwardly stable, who is free from the cycle of birth and death. Such a person lives in the world, yet remains beyond it. They may be a householder or a renunciate. It does not matter. Liberation, moksha, means to become established in that unchanging state. When it is realized, not just intellectually, but through direct experience, that I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not thoughts, I am that which is in everything, and that which is everything is beyond all, then the cycle of birth and death ends. This is not a matter of belief. It is a matter of realization. God is infinite, and therefore His stories are infinite. Hari Anant, Harikatha Ananta. He manifests in countless forms, sometimes as Ram, sometimes as Krishna, sometimes as a saint, sometimes as living beings, sometimes as matter itself. In every form, a new divine play unfolds, a new story arises. This is why there is diversity in the world, yet behind that diversity, there is one unity. No single form is final, because He exists in all forms and beyond all forms. As long as a person keeps searching for God outside, they remain entangled in His infinite forms. Sometimes they get attached to a form, sometimes to an idea, sometimes to a path, sometimes to an experience, and this attachment keeps them bound in the cycle of birth and death. But the day one realizes, through true spiritual practice, that the one they were searching for outside is none other than themselves, and yet also beyond themselves, everything changes. Then first, the same truth is seen within, and then it is seen everywhere outside. Therefore, the path is actually very simple, though the mind finds it difficult. Begin by giving a single name to everything you perceive. Ram. Ram is not just a word. It is a medium, a foundation, a bridge that brings the mind into one-pointedness and leads it inward. Then chant that name mentally with complete faith, love, firmness, and surrender. Chanting does not mean merely repeating a word. It means dissolving into it. Let the flow of the divine name continue day and night, while walking, eating, waking, or resting. This is true devotion. This is the simplest path. Gradually, the one who is chanting begins to dissolve. First the word remains, then the feeling remains, then only silence remains. And a state comes when even the name disappears. What remains then? That alone is God. That alone is your true self. Then it is realized that I am that, and beyond me also is that. God cannot be known, cannot be understood, cannot be explained, but one can become that. This is the ultimate truth of life. The path to realize this truth has 6 main aspects: knowledge, yoga, austerity, love, detachment, and chanting of the divine name. Knowledge shows the path of truth. Yoga balances body and life force. Austerity purifies inner impurities. Love purifies the heart. Detachment frees one from attachment. And chanting unites all and leads directly to the ultimate. These are not easy for everyone because they require deep understanding and practice. But if even 2 of these become firm, realization is certain, and among them, one is essential: chanting the divine name. Along with chanting, if one firmly practices even one of the others, knowledge, yoga, austerity, love, or detachment, realization of God is assured. Going forward, you will continue to receive answers to such deep questions through the grace of my Sadguru Devraha Baba and the practice of chanting the divine name. Scriptures, rituals, pilgrimages, and devotional acts are all good. They are the first steps of devotion, but do not stop there. Go beyond them towards true spirituality, where the ultimate truth is realized. Share and like this video to spread this truth, because this is the law of existence. What you share returns to you. Subscribe to the channel for more such videos. Press the bell icon, and if you wish to know the answer to any question, do write in the comments. Thank you.